guys, welcome to the tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to make music with the Lydian mode. What do I mean by make music? I'm going to show you chord progressions. Well, I'm going to show you what it is, what makes that sharp fourth so special, chord progressions that you can play that come from Lydian that are very popular, that you can play with your friend, then how to create licks that navigate those chords using chord tones, composing melody, and then finally how to improvise and shred and have fun with this stuff. If you like what we do, hit subscribe. If you love it, think about becoming a Patreon. There's links up here in the notes. With this particular lesson, for example, you get a full breakdown of everything we do, tabs, theory behind it, all written out in a PDF file, and the backing track that goes with it. You also have unlimited access to all the previous lessons. Additional notes in the description if you want some one-on-one lessons and some other ways to learn with us, but let's do it. Go ahead and grab the guitar, brain attention span, and let's talk about the fourth mode of the major scale. So we're playing A Lydian. Well, what is A Lydian? Let's start with A major, or A Ionian. Root, 5th fret of the E string, 5, 7, drop down, and that's a root 2nd, drop down to the A string, and it's 4, 5, 7, major 3rd, 4th, 5th, drop down to the D string, and it is 4, 6, 7, which is our major 6th, major 7th, and our octave. The A major scale. A Lydian has a sharp fourth or a raised fourth. So that note here on the 5th fret of the A string, we're going to move to 6. So A Lydian sounds like this. 5, 7, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7. Root, 2nd, 3rd, sharp 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, octave. A good practice is strumming an A chord and then running through the mode. When you change the intervals, you're naturally going to change the chords associated with that because chords are built from the scale. So if you change the intervals, you change the scale, which changes the harmony. In A major, it would go A major chord, B minor chord. In A Lydian, it's A major, followed by a B major. That's actually the chord progression to Fire on the Mountain by Grateful Dead. So if you want to put this on, you can apply all these ideas to that song. So after going through this lesson, look up Fire in the Mountain by the Grateful Dead and jam these ideas with that song. That is going to be the base of our backing track. We're going to do one measure of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. When playing modes and you're soloing, it's that note that's different that changes it. That's like the soul of the mode. Besides your root, where you want to resolve all your ideas, hitting that color tone is what's going to give it its personality. So in jamming this Lydian, do, 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 you really want to hit that sharp fourth. So let's take a look at one really easy way to do that, and that is with an A major arpeggio and a B major arpeggio. A major, 5, 4, 7, do, 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 ooh, 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 la, ooh, 5, 3, root. B major, same thing, up 2 frets, 7, 6, 9, do, 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 do. And the intervals of the A are going to be root 3, 5. That makes the intervals of our B 2nd, sharp 4th, and our 6th. Do, A note, G note, F sharp. You should know that because F sharp minor is the relative minor. So let's just go back and forth between those two. 5, 4, 7, 4. We're gonna do just quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just that little basic idea outlines the harmony, but it forces us to play that sharp 4. Let's come up with a basic idea that lands on that sharp 4. Do, 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 do. We're going to approach it from just a half step. That's really nice. So for our idea, let's go ahead and let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we're going to rest on the third beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hear that. That rhythm is also going to be our backing track. Now, our backing track is a little more elaborate. It's got a bass and it's got 2 guitars, but just know it's 1 measure of A and 1 of B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what we're going to be putting these ideas against. This chord progression is the Lydian vamp. When you're practicing with your friends, have one of you go between these 2 chords and the other practice the mode. It's also important to move this around and do it in other keys. Just note that it's just 2 major chords. If you wanted G Lydian, it would be G major, A major. E flat Lydian, E flat, F major. So it's just a major 1 and a major 2. Let's get more of a circle, more of a riff idea. And let's approach the A from the B. So after our note here, we're going to let that ring for 2 beats. And then on the 3rd and 4th, we're going to play B. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have a cool kind of riff idea going that just goes around and around. It still feels like A is our home base, but we're getting the color right there. So now we've just got kind of a basic riff idea, a circle. It's only hitting chord tones. We're not using anything outside of arpeggios, but it's still hitting that note there. So here's a good opportunity to say where it comes from. 4th mode means it comes from the 4th scale degree. If you were to play E major, that A note, do 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 do, 7 9 6 7 9 6 8 9, do 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 do. That A note is where we build our mode from. If we take those same exact notes and start on the A, we get. Those are the same exact notes, just using the A as a root. And when you do that, it pushes the 4th up a half step. That's also why the chords of A Lydian are the same as the chords of E major, just in a different order. That's also why when you're doing this stuff and you're strumming some things, if you're not careful, it can start to sound like E major. And that's the hardest part of this Lydian ideas, is to make sure that the mode doesn't get away with you and start to sound like the scale that it comes from. If I were to go A, B, E, E. Sounds very much like it's E major. So when you're composing the chord progressions, you need to be very careful. Otherwise, you're going to lose the context of the mode. So with that little bit of theory, why don't we continue on with what we're talking about? Well, we can use the mode as a scale. We don't need to stick strictly to these chord tones. So with that in mind, let's come up with something a little more fancy. One, two, three, and four, and one. One, two, one, and two, and three, and one, and two, and three, and one, and two, and one, and two, and three, four. Over the one, we're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 7, 6. Do 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 do. Here we're using that sharp fourth as a passing tone. All the other notes are in the A arpeggio. Do 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 do. But we use that as a tone to connect. Do 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 do. The idea, and we've extended the A into an A major 7 arpeggio with this note here. When we transition back to the B, we're gonna go do 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 do. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. This note here is not in our B chord. That is a tense passing tone. Do 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 do. It isn't until we get to this right here, our sharp fourth note or our E flat, that we feel comfortable. Do 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 do. The whole idea together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Let's hear that against the backing track. Now, pretty soon here, we're just going to let loose and improvise and have some fun. Ultimately, that is the idea. What I wanted to do, though, is I wanted to show you kind of what the important note was, an easy chord progression to get to practicing this idea, and in addition, all that kind of how to articulate this idea. But soon we're going to take off the training wheels and just shred. Let's look at another Lydian progression that I really like, too, that you can practice with your friends. I can hear a song in my head when I play this, and I can hear the melody of the girl singing, but I don't know what song it is. It's going to be one full measure of A, one of B, and then G sharp minor back to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Another cool thing about this one is your G sharp minor also has your sharp 4 in it. So when you're jamming this idea, do 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 do, you can hit that sharp fourth as a chord tone for 2 of the chords, which again really pulls the flavor of this scale forward because the flavor comes from that sharp fourth. Go 5, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 6, 4, 7, 4, 1. And we're landing on the A, so you can hear the resolution. It finishes the idea, but it also really highlights that sharp 4. So we get 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do a little bonus. Let's build the other backing track together. It was A, B, and a G sharp minor, then back to A, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Letting it ring, right? Okay, so now we got that main loop. I want to add some triads over it, and I like these higher voicings up here. So I'm going to use this A chord here from the D shape. If I move that up a whole step, I get a B. And I have a G sharp minor here that comes from the D minor shape. It's just moving shapes. That's all it is. If you can't move chords, I should link something here for you, because this is a good practice to kind of play musical Jenga and stack chords on top of each other. So for the bass, we're going to highlight the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the root on the 1 and the 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And the and is the major third, which is a C sharp. So it goes past the B and back to it. So it's this cool kind of skip the root idea like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And what we're doing there is same idea, but we don't have to skip the note to get back to the root. We're going B, A, G sharp. So we get 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Let's walk through the arpeggios. 5, 4, 7, 7, 6, 9, 4, 2, 6, 5, 4, 7. Yeah, that was the idea. So we get it. Took me a second, but I remember it, right? So we're gonna do the arpeggio here, do, 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 and then we're gonna go do, 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 and then, well, tabs up. there you go. That is that one idea. While it's spinning, let's make up another idea. Let's do something like this. Similar, but let's go.